Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans, Winter Tournament fans, and Pod Bozo fans. We have a Trash Island Fire Department special tonight, Lord Fizzlebeef versus Demon Frog, and some glorious shenanigans that they have not told us. I am Luffy, joined in the booth by Danny, restreamed by Jay Scheidel, and we got Sin Pyro on the buttons. How you doing tonight, Danny?
I'm doing good. I've been looking forward to this. Fizzle and Demon Racing is just gonna be fun anyways. As you mentioned, Trash Island Fire Department members, founding members of the Trash Island Fire Department, so they're good friends. They were looking forward to this race as soon as they got it, and then immediately decided we're gonna do something silly. So what we know in the flags, the only thing they have changed is the horizontal and vertical flips. They have those turned on. They have not changed anything with their parties or any of the other flags. Someone asking in the chat if this party was forced. Nope, they just happened to take the same one. The fighter and the white mage were forced. The black mage and red mage were their picks. What we don't know, everything else. We've been told there's a gentleman agreement. We were not told what it was. So we are going to be trying to figure out what exactly it is they're up to with everyone else in chat as they play.
We dropped the gate on them almost about 10 minutes ago, but real quick on the blursings. Fighter resists death, time, and ice with 10% hit at -1 MDEF per level. The red mage has access to heal 2 plus 20 vitality at the expense of -10 strength. The white mage has -4 MP, and who cares? And the black mage has thief, weapons, and plus 40 HP.
Okay, so level 1, we've got exit and heal 3. Both you really like. They make the white mage feel a little less bad, but also you could put them on a red mage. So, I mean,
yeah. Temper, Bane, Lightning 2 are, Temper really good, Bane pretty good, Lightning 2, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not great, but like early game, that Lightning 2 will still work. So it's not exactly what you want to see, but like, through the first little bit of the game, you're going to be fine with that.
Well, we'll get through the first 10 minutes or so with that, but we're going to want better. Gold plus 4s and pro rings. Okay, that's some pretty good late game armor right there.
You can get both for about 21,000, which right now seems astronomical. But a little later in the game, you can get both, and having them in the same place, it's like a one-stop mage shop, works out real well. And it makes it easier to remember where they are.
Yep, we got a free black shirt as our random AoE as well. So free ice 2, and we have lightning 2. So 2 elemental sweepers. Housing market looked pretty cheap there. Houses under 1,000, pretty good. All right. Fizzle casually going left here. Let's see if he's gonna bonk off some locked doors. If we got to flip Temple of Fiends or not. I don't think so. Oh wait, I think it is. Looking at the stairs. Looking at the stairs, I think it is.
I know, but I'm awful at remembering which way the stairs are supposed to be. So that doesn't help me at all.
I think they face the other way. Let's see if I'm right. Nope, I was wrong.
Something there was taking down members on Demon's team. It looked like some sort of zombie. I didn't say what they had though, but I know he reset up.
Ooh, Falchions plus 5 in the store. That's not bad.
That's a good chunk of money, about 6,000 out of that top room.
Yeah.
So thank you, Toph Chess, for funding our Provoke a Trip.
Oh yeah.
And partially, maybe even, doing the same for Outland.
Get ourselves a ruby from the king and the ship. Okay, so we got some early movement here, and the ruby seems to be one of those items that you get from the royals quite often. It opens up 2 additional checks with Titan's Trove and Sarda once we get the canal and can go there.
That long plus 4 is not bad either.
Yeah.
There's some decent, early weapons in there.
Yeah.
I always feel a little bad seeing that silver sword, because, it's not bad plus 1, but that's always been in my flags. If I could find a silver sword plus, 5. It's like, that's my really worst case scenario backup plan.
It'll work.
It ain't great. It's gonna take a lot of fast and tempers and
Mhm.
but, like, you can make it work if you need to, possibly.
Yeah, agreed. So only houses for sale here, which is a bit of a bummer, but I mean, we should be able to find cabins or tents somewhere here in the inner city.
Yeah, and thankfully in these flags, we start with 5 tents, so we're
Mm-hmm.
not completely out of the woods.
Fizzle, where are you walking?
Are we just getting rid of the fizzle, buddy?
Fizzle, your boat. Yeah, this is a little suspect here. That's not
A little
something
bit.
you
I
would
was gonna
think.
say, is that maybe a thing? But
Maybe.
Demon didn't do it, so now I am confused.
I'm very confused.
But also, we had Lightning 3, Lock 2, and Ruse, and Cure. Well, Cure 2's not super great, but it gives that White Mage something to do other than Ruse. So, we definitely have a better sweeper here at 2.
Yeah. Yeah, the creeps or the ogres have heat too, which is going to be bothersome in the first 10 minutes or so, but we'll be fine once we get past it. We'll find out if you're right or not, Jay. Jay Chidell in chat saying, big old brain play. There is no agreement, and they hyped it up to troll us. It's possible, but unlikely knowing these two.
Oh no, they were well, I mean, nah, like, that doesn't sound terribly like something they do, but coming up with a crazy plan is very much in their wheelhouse, and they were, like, giddy little kids on Christmas morning, excited about this race, so.
Mhm.
But Iron Armor +3 is really good for that fighter.
Mm-hmm. Phoenix, I look forward to your puns. I'm glad you're here and joining us today. Welcome to everybody here. We're about 5 minutes or so in to this race between Lord Fizzlebeef and dem0nfr0g, the final race for both of our runners in the Bozo pod, the pod that Danny and I were also a part of because, reasons.
The Bozo's got a kazoo.
Mm-hmm.
Seems a little fitting.
There's some cabins.
Yeah, the wheel of fate that spun the pods was a little unkind to Trash Island Fire Department and dumped 4 of us all in the same pod.
Uh-huh. You love to see it.
Nothing like a little inter-department infighting.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to be putting out fires, not causing them.
Classic game. Maybe the agreement is to throw the Vorpal out the window and they have to track it down. We'll see. I still think it has something to do with orbs or fiends, but we got a ways to figure it out. They're not gonna sneak another one on us like they did last time with the blackout bingo. We're on to their game here.
Alright, so level 3 magic, we had Fire 2 and Ice 3. We're not taking Fire 2 over Ice 3. And we had Expert at 3, which, I mean, I'll put it on a White Mage. Oh, okay, so Life was Red Mage learnable, Ignite learnable, and Cure 4 White Wizard learnable, which is, that's unfortunate, but that's alright. Fire 3 and Fast at 4. So we have Fast, we have Temper, both level 4 and under, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen Lock. I think it was Lock or Lock 2. So really
Lock
the
2.
only black mage spell or black magic spell we haven't seen that we'd want is Nuke.
Yeah.
And maybe Warp. But we've got Exit on the White Mage, so it feels a little less bad.
Yeah, you rolled them some pretty kind magic here. You got all the utility you want in the first 4 levels. You got some decent sweepers, minus a nuke, like you said. This is going to be, dare I say, friendly. We'll see.
Tell Spoon in chat. Let's Forget Boat. Yes, Let's Forget Boat is headed in a drastically different direction than dem0nfr0g, and even further away from the boat that he seemingly forgot he had.
Yeah, we'll see. As you can see, Demon into Marsh Cave with the flip Marsh dungeon here, so that's lovely.
And we're doing ice. All right, so we have all the route divergence this seed.
Yep.
Fabian Hawk in chat. Rename the pod Trash Compactor. I wish we had thought of that.
That's pretty good. That's good.
That's
actually.
real good.
Yeah, well played.
For the remaining day of pods, that's what we can refer to it as.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sure is a Marsh Cave Demon's Inn.
Yep, that's flipped horizontal and vertical here. You love to see it. He's like, I'll just check these boxes while I'm here. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, where's my boat?
Ooh,
Oh, okay. Free
that's
white
a nice
shirt.
find. Yeah, it's a
Not
really good
bad.
find.
Not bad. When we promote, that'll be something for the white mage to wear as well, which is nice. And it'll cast free invis too. And I see the white mage down on Fizzle's side, which is where I expect she'll stay.
I mean, possibly. I don't know if he picked up exit on that red mage though.
Mm.
I saw him get. Pretty sure he got lit 2, and I think temper, and then I'm almost certain he got heal 3, not exit on that red mage. If that
Okay.
is the case, that means a much longer ice for us at
Mm-hmm.
low levels with not a lot of magic.
Yeah, she'll be staying down regardless now because he did not go to Elfland to get life, so.
Yeah. I don't know how people play with, like, the one flip I was used to, but, like, this newest one, I don't know how people do it. It makes my brain just go, no!
Everything just looks so different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ADR, very true. If this is the canal, it's going to steer Fizzle back toward where he needs to go, where he left his boat.
We hope.
Yeah. Or maybe this is just floater, and then who cares?
Chad Burton chat. I like having both vertical and horizontal flips with shuffled stairs. I would cry.
I mean, it has its moments, but I mean, no thank you.
My brain would just completely cease to function.
Yeah. All right. Is this even randomized moment that we're going to say as, oh boy, metal slimes have crack and they're on a tile?
Oh no.
Yeah. Ouch. They seem possibly ambush happy too, or maybe that was just bad luck.
Fizzle taking a pause as he sits
Mhm.
outside of ice and contemplates his life choices.
Yeah, we're gonna double down on this ice play though, and I don't blame him. It's gonna feel real bad to go here and walk away with nothing.
Okay, so the crown turns into the cube.
Okay.
Currently not needed.
Mhm.
However, if we get chime, that is part of our go mode.
Yes.
In these flags, we only need 2 orbs lit. At least we're assuming tonight we only need 2 orbs lit.
Mhm.
As per the flags, we only need 2 orbs lit. And if say we get loot, we get key, which we already have loot, we have key, we get chime, and we either get a canal or a floater, we are essentially in go mode.
Mhm. Fizzle finding zombie dragons on a tile here. I've never seen him walk so slow through that room as he did just there to walk on that flipped horizontal flip.
Uh-huh.
These zombie
He's
dragons
walking
got quite a bit of
like me through that room because I'm always slimming through a hole. I'm like just tiptoeing around things.
God, these zombie dragons got well north of like 350. Oh, maybe over 400. Wow. 450-ish with my quick math.
Them's chunky boys.
Yeah, they're thick. This will be some nice HP and XP if he can get through it, which he should with one more round, but it's taking quite a few resources away.
There we go.
Okay.
Woohoo! Level 8.
Yay. The heal stick is money.
I'm gonna say so. We got a couple of levels and a vendor stick. Oh
Okay.
no, go away.
Got through
Thank
the
you.
metal slimes this time. I mean, he has the white mage up, so he's got the exit that we're gonna
Yes.
need.
I was gonna say that this trip back in with that white mage is looking much better, and he's like, we gotta protect her at all
Yeah,
costs.
yeah, move her down to slot 3.
She's our way out of here.
Yep. All right. Demon working his way over to Crescent Lake, turned in the crown, like you said, got the cube, did their shopping, going toward Ice Cave Volcano area.
Interesting, not checking the sage first.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, That is one of the most interesting ways I've ever seen somebody take that route.
Maybe they got a bingo board going on and they have to sail over every river tile. ADR, write that one down. Sail over every river tile as a tile.
Wait,
I like that.
what, Fizzle, what, I'm confused. What did we not check? Hold on. Did we check the box and I missed it?
I didn't see it.
In ice?
Oh, keep banana
no.
peel.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, Fizzle, why'd you drop back down there? That's a big no-no. Those things hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Exit, sir, exit.
That is that's the flipped horizontal right there, pulling its rearing its nasty head.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Our bones, please.
May I present to you the party that shall not run.
Oh. Our bones, please.
Mark casting the hill 3. We need to keep that white mage alive.
Yeah, she needs to stay up. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, is Demon gonna see the zombie dragons here?
We'll check, but he's definitely gonna see those metal slimes and hope that his luck, holds out. Ooh. We were slow walking. Oh no. Okay, so.
Oh, and they're hitting very hard too.
Say Demon found out the unfortunate news that Ice Cave's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a party so resistant to run as Fizzles right now.
Oh my goodness. Though the minus luck on the black mage as well is going to be really detrimental to trying to run. I mean, I would have considered taking a thief here in these flags, or with these blessings, just to get the run chance, but you're not going to really need it later. But it's annoying right now for sure.
All right, so we've got our canal. We have our way out of the inner sea, assuming Fizzle remembers he has a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Question in chat. Gentleman's agreement, white mage must stay alive? Well, that could have been possible, but the white mage just happens to be there because it was forced. There was no changes to the party in which they were running in the flags. So they didn't know that they would be forced to white mage. Now, granted, it could have been oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, wow.
Oh, geez. I mean, it could have been a thing where they're like, no, we have to take one, and they just got forced one, but that seems like a thing I don't think Fizzle would agree to.
Yeah.
He would be far less excited about it if taking a white mage and keeping it alive was a part of the shenanigans. All right, so we're continuing the who needs a boat when we can do everything else tour on Fizzle's side. Demon trying to get through these zombies, learning what Fizzle did, that they is chunky boys. Although he has, I think, slightly better levels on a little more magic than Fizzle did. Oh, and we're noping out.
Interesting.
All right, so unless we have Floater here at the Sages, Demon, I hate to tell you this, but you're gonna have to go back.
Yeah, they're making such interesting plays here. No, we got the iron armor starter kit there with the helmet, the shield, and the chest piece all in one spot. That's kind of funny.
So life there going to be white mage and red wizard learnable. Warp at 6 feels not great. I mean, it stings a little less because we've got exit at 1, but
at least we don't need promotion to learn it as we get the adamant. Okay, well, the bonus thing is that adamant will steer Fizzle toward the dwarf cave to see his boat sitting there over at Canaria at some point. And he got the canal that Demon did not.
So once he does Elfland, I'm going to assume he will likely do Marsh. Yes. Unless he's at some point goes, oh yeah, I got a boat, I don't need to do Marsh, and then just keeps on trucking around. But either way, we'll then do the adamant, and then fingers crossed, unless he stumbles upon a floater somewhere.
Right.
We'll go back to Canary and go, oh yeah, I forgot I left you here. Especially when now we have access to the outer sea, which means we have Ruby to turn in. That's 2 incentive items.
Yep.
free canal or canoe in these flags, so we can do ordeals. We can do waterfall. We haven't seen a vendor item yet, so we could do the vendor checks at Onrak and at the caravan. Plus, in these flags, we have Bahamut's the docks on at Bahamut, plus the Bahamut sword on. So all the Canaria boxes are there at Bahamut on top of an incentive item. So we have a lot of checks we can make once we get out of the Inner Sea. Fizzle just needs to remember his boat, and Demon just needs to survive Ice Cave.
Yeah. Lots of stuff coming pretty soon for our runners. We just got to get there. Fizzle getting the news about the magic. Silver armor +5, pretty good there. That could be some endgame armor for the fighter if we really are in a pinch.
Fizzle saying fast, and then remember looking and said, "Oh well, I'm a little too broke for that."
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see, like, if we decided we no longer want this white mage and we come across another black mage or red mage we want to take, all the magic like you kind of want right now, like your life spells and ruse, that red mage can learn.
Yeah. What is this adamant? I'm very curious. Demon with the
Demon
ship.
hoping it gets him out of the Inner Sea.
Yeah. Unless this is floater, it's some bad news. Ice Cave, got to go back.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, hello.
Hi. Hi, dwarves. Hi, all the dwarves. Okay, so this is one gentleman agreement here. Talk to all dwarves.
I mean, it does seem like the nice thing to do. People always go in and say hello to Hooray, but they just completely forget about all the other dwarves. It's kind of rude. Okay, so our admin is a ribbon. Oh, I'm sorry, Demon.
Okay, wait. Somebody count that when Fizzle does it. Was that 7? Because 7 was one of the tiles that we had in bingo. Talk to 7 dwarves.
I didn't count. It did not. I don't think he talked to 7. He talked to a few, but I don't think it was 7.
So we got Smithy is 1, Hooray Dwarf is 2. He talked to at least 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it was 6 too.
Okay,
was
so
there a floater hint, Darkmoon? Did you see that too, Danny? There was something that the dwarf said about the floater, but Demon mashed through it so fast I didn't notice.
I'm gonna assume it's maybe a thing that the dwarf always says about floater, because we don't have any type of hint things on that would allow for that. And in the NPC hints, that would, like, there's not a dwarf in there that gives a hint like that anyway. Yeah, I think they're probably just standard game things that they say.
Right.
I've just never talked to him to know.
Yeah, Fizzle with the galaxy brain here, with the horizontal flip, doing the vertical flip right off the bat. So he's not going to get that white shirt that Demon got, which
is a little bad. However,
the defense sword.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, he's going to get, I would be genuinely surprised if he doesn't check those boxes in Dwarf, which means he's going to get a defense and he's going to get a ribbon. Both really good, because if he class changes, that fighter, once it's a knight, it's going to get life. So we'll have life, defense, a ribbon on that knight, which is really good.
Yeah, the defense sword +5 as well. Definitely could be an endgame weapon.
So it feels bad. Demon's probably like, oh no, ribbon from the blacksmith, and then it's just like, I gotta go back to ice. However, that ribbon, because he's got life, because he did all the other ones first, that ribbon on a white mage might be what gets him through Ice Cave.
That'll definitely be handy for those crack metal slimes that hit rather hard too.
Like, if he can at least just get the white mage to do that, he can bring up the rest of his party, get his canal out of ice, and then bounce.
Fizzle doing a mini giant grind here. This will be some good levels, but most importantly, this is going to be money that he's going to absolutely want for the magic at level 3 and 4.
Yeah, because he ran out before he got everything he needed it for. So like you said, not great levels, but it's a decent little chunk of change, and it'll fund his Elfland purchases if he chooses to go back.
Yeah,
he may just head on up because he's got the crown, he's got the adamant, so he's
Yeah.
just gonna keep on walking north. But if he does go back, he has money for things he needs.
Yeah, he's about to see the he's gonna get the news here once he does his crown turn in and does the adamant turn in that he doesn't have a boat. So I hope that he walks back to Canary after that.
I mean, I think he kind of has to. Question in chat by a few people who rolled this. That would be me.
Yeah, it should be a given knowing that these two are racing who rolled the seed. But fair enough with the question. Absolutely, this Danny did roll this. Yes.
I blame all the awful though on Fizzle, because when Demon plated for Mercy in the game in the race room, Fizzle said, "Nah, give us paint." So while it was not intentional on my part, Fizzle put that evil out there. So I'm just gonna blame him for this.
I don't think anybody would have been allowed to roll this besides you either. I think that had to have been a given.
Defense get. Also, that defense +5. Hooray!
Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that defense +5, we class change, which I can't see there being a thing where we don't want tail. That defense +5 is a pretty decent in-game weapon, not just a cast and don't get punched in the face sword.
Yeah, that was
okay.
7
So say the tracker is tracking the dwarves, so we got 7.
I think we might be onto something here too. Fizzle is doing the walk around the inner sea here. Maybe this was intentional. Maybe they're doing some bingo shenanigans at us without it telling us.
Maybe.
Oh, hey, look, there's my boat.
One of the funniest things I ever saw in a race was a few years ago. Fizzle and Shadow did a Falconic race where Falconic had them playing, and have about an hour in, had them pause their game, switch their save states, and take each other's seed.
Oh boy.
When they had to go to Canary and save and then do it. And when they did, Fizzle parked the boat up by Matoya. Shadow gets his seed, walks out of Canaria, and can't find the boat.
It's literally like a couple tiles north too. That's so
It
funny.
was hilarious. And there's a clip because they were in a voice chat together. And there's a clip of that, and it to this day makes me laugh till my face hurts.
There's the putt-putt. I think we're on to some bingo shenanigans here. Fizzle doing the putt-putt sale. If he goes to Crescent, which we expect here.
The only time slow boat is acceptable. How did we ever play this game with the boat so slow? Oh, it hurts to watch.
I don't know.
It's hard to believe that it's been only like a year and a half since we really started playing with that. We tossed it first into flags for co-op 2021.
Yes.
I don't know how we did it. It's so slow. Oh my god, it's so slow.
I feel like around the 27-30 minute mark was where we figured out they were doing blackout bingo on us last time too. So clearly this is a
little bit
a bingo thing they got going on here. I just wonder if it's going to be blackout or if they're just doing anti-bingo. That's the question.
It feels something like that. I'm not entirely sure exactly what they're doing with it though. So it still feels like there's a mystery to figure out. But yeah, there's some shenanigans going on here. Okay. So where are we going? He's headed over to the Melmond area. He just took his turn a little soon.
Is there 1 to dock out at every dock on the map? No. I realized what you just said. That there is not a tile to dock at every dock. That could be an interesting something to think about, though. The reason he went to the Crescent dock was because the bingo tile that Fizzle was filling right there is sail from Provoca to Crescent Lake with using slow boat.
Yeah, when you slow boat race, the it is specifically from the dock at Provoca to the dock at Crescent.
Yeah, which makes it probably the longest sail that you can do, I think. Which feels terrible, as dem0nfr0g's white mage got smashed there. Hopefully he's got life on that red mage though, which I think he would.
He should. It was at Elfland. He should, and I think he's got the levels for it, so he's still safe so far. And while he's doing that, Fizzle got the TNT from the Titan, so we've got one more trip to the good old dwarf cave ahead of us. Just need to check what Serta's got first. Was there something in this box? Because Demon was here before, and I thought he checked that box, but maybe not?
I want to say that one of their tiles they had was defeat every tile in Ice Cave, so I think that's what he's doing here.
Maybe.
And he might.
But I thought he defeated it. I know he was on this tile earlier, and I thought he got through it, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe. All right.
And we get a bottle, which could still be a required item. We don't know yet, but this is absolutely no good until we get the floater. So we're just gonna tuck that neatly away in our inventory and head south, because right now that's all we've got left to do. Oh, looks like we're headed to Earth. We can't do Earth, so I'm assuming this is just a tile check at the Hall of Giants.
So we have some stuff going on behind the scenes here. Our restreamer Jay Scheidel did some digging and found the the VOD.
He has gone full Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Like
February 18th, 2021 was the race between these two with their blackout bingo. I got the card pulled up here as well, and I'm going to take a quick scan of this to see what they had to do. All right, I think we can rule out the blackout. They did not talk to 10 bats in March. I think we just got some anti-bingo going on here. Let's see. What was their... Oh, 2022. Thank you, Jay Shadow, not 2021. What was their... So they forced R3 on each other. So they defeat team at 2, take 1 mate, purchase a spell 1 through 7, walk the Hall of Giants. All right, is Fizzle walking the Hall of Giants right here? Or is he just doing...
I don't know. Oh, no, he is not. He is not.
Okay, so they're not doing the rows they were forced last time so far. Darkman found their current board. Yeah, don't share the don't share it. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Falconic. Yes, there's shenanigans going on tonight. We're not sure exactly what yet, besides that some bingo is going on here.
Yeah, we started this knowing only that they had turned horizontal and vertical flips on in their flags, and that they had a gentleman's agreement, but none of us knew what it was. So far, it seems to be some sort of bingo shenanigans. We've deducted because of smarts, but also because they gave us clues. Exactly how and what they are and whatever they're, if it's just straight out that or if they have some other thing in mind, we still don't know. What we do know is there's a lot of nastiness in this seed, and both runners have seen it, and Demon is currently reliving it.
Mm-hmm.
And we got our floater. I like this play. That walk with the floater once you go to Ordeals always feels bad. So
I like it a lot too, honestly.
with fast boat, it doesn't take much time to do this before you get your floater, and then get your floater and do everything else. Yeah, I had Fizzle wiped at least once. I want to say there might have been a second time. I'm not sure. Chat asking. But yeah, demons wiped in there a few times. Dragon +5, that's pretty good. Especially early game, and we've already got fast temper, so depending on the fiends we decide to take down before we do Topher. That's what we'll do.
Alright. So I think we're not going to share the link for the board here, but I don't think it does much harm here in telling what they forced on each other, because haven't seen them do much of this. We have seen them talk to 7 dwarves in Dwarf Cave. That was a given. Fizzle filling in the slow boat, that was a requirement for his line as well. It's things that we have not seen, that we're seeing a little bit of though on Demon screen, is C2 poison elemental skill or spells. That stinger right there fills part of that requirement. We will also have to see them. You know what? Maybe I'm not going to share the rest of this. I want to see what the runners do here, and I don't want to spoil what they're going to have to do. So that's 2 little things right there. The slow boat we saw, the 7 doors we saw, and you got half of the tile for poison elemental. I'm not going to tell you the rest. I don't want to spoil what they're going to have to do. Seems like Fizzle's having some difficulty through Ordeals. Maybe not.
Okay, so not much in Ordeal so far. Except for money. We come across our vendor item, we shouldn't have any problems buying it now. So Oxio, that gives us it gives us an option for a second dungeon, because we have Volcano, that's our our freebie. And now we can do C, and we don't have to worry about finding Rod or Chime. Correct. We still need Key, and we're really gonna want Tail.
Yeah, Tail is going to be pretty important, especially with that defense sword being a nice little endgame weapon that we found as well.
Like in my head, the proximity players, I mean, clearly, you can do the cardio play, which, I mean, it's on the way over, but always feels a little, once we get the float, well, no, we've got the floater. I keep forgetting he's got the floater. Go get that. You can do the play for cardio, which always feels a little bad looking if you don't have Tail first, but we have the vendor checks, we have a bottle check. If we need to do waterfall, we have C there. I'm not sure we are in the position to, well, I'll take that back. No, because if we find the Tail before we get there somewhere, we have that defense, we have fast, we have temper, we're very likely perfectly fine in C. And if it turns out horrible, nobody heard me say that.
Oh my god.
However, Oh,
These metal slimes have squint too, and he can't get away. The black mage can't run. Oh, and blizzard. Oh boy. Squint, crack, and blizzard. Yeah, that's some really bad metal slimes there, especially with
it,
the minus
one-
10% luck is killer for demon there.
at one point, it's kind of like I'd almost be tempted to try and get levels somewhere
Mm-hmm.
just so I had warp on that black mage. But the problem is it's 6. And that's
Yeah.
a lot of levels because I'm not even terribly sure what his levels are right now, but he is far from it.
Yeah,
And like that's
Fizzle's at what, at 15-ish right now, I think I just saw, maybe. Demon can't be much better than 12 or 13 with that HP. The Thavia Hawk, yes, that is a square. It's Brack Kraken, and there's another one that is Bane Tiamat, should they have had to do that. But we'll see what else they have to do. I'm not going to spoil the rest of the force line. I gave you too much already. Although we deduced 2 of those with what they were doing. You know, Danny, you were talking earlier about, not taking Fire 2 over Lightning 3, but boy, Fire 2 would be nice against these metal slimes right now.
Yeah. Well, we had Fire 3 at 4. Does Demon have it?
If he did, I thought he would have casted it by now, but
Because I found a little funny. Okay, chat saying yes, because we had Lightning 2 at 1, Lightning 3 at 2, Fire 2 at 3, and Fire 3 at 4. So even if we didn't take it over Ice 3 at... If we had money... Yeah, chat saying he's got Fire 3 at 4. He should have... I want to say a cast or 2 of it? Oh.
He doesn't have life though on this red mage. He didn't buy exit on the red mage either at slot 1. I guess he filled out with black magic with temper, lightning 2, and there was something else there that was good.
He might have taken heal 3 over the exit because he had exit on the white mage, which I think is what Fizzle also did. But life not on that red mage. I wonder why, because he could have gotten it at 3 if he doesn't have it. Now, granted, he's past the big scary. I say hoping I didn't jinx that. So hopefully he's... Oh, now we're down to the red mage.
Oh boy.
Hey, he got a lot of levels. Maybe he can run out of here.
Maybe.
Demon, where's your ribbon?
We did see the whiz mummies or the mummies having Stinger too, so there is a script on those as well.
Oh, demon. Oh, thank goodness. Whew.
Oh,
all right, so meanwhile, over on Fizzle's side, we saw no vendors, level 7 nuke, and from a fairy, we got a key. Okay.
That's technically our go mode for winter tournament rules here, with the Oxyale, with the key, with the loot, but since we're doing some bingo shenanigans, we'll see what else they decide to do.
Well, not only that, but like with this party, you really kind of want tail.
Oh,
now, granted, we've only got 2 more checks to do, and given where we are, they're pretty easy. I would be genuinely surprised if Fizzle didn't do both, but I mean, he could very well prove me wrong.
Nachos with lightning too. Gross.
It's like he caught it and threw it back at him.
Yeah, and they got a lot of it. They're usually very, very thick too.
Team and stopping at the party member store and reinflating all the flat ones.
Yep.
I know, he got out with a red mage this time.
Yep, he did get out.
He got out, he got his canal, he's got his party up. We're doing a little Crescent Lake shopping. Okay, we didn't have the... Did we have warp before? Are we... Oh, we're getting zapped. Maybe? Nope. Okay.
Nope, we're not buying anything.
I did see we did not bring the white mage up.
Yep. So Demon going...
Demon is like... Demon's like, the one time I needed you, you failed me. You get to stay down now.
Yeah,
Although having that white mage up though is going to benefit Fizzle here because
yes.
Warp at 6 doesn't have it, and even if he did, doesn't have the levels for it. But he
Mhm.
can exit out of this waterfall when he's done.
Yeah.
Now, poor Demon's now playing catch up. Thankfully, a lot of these checks though were pretty quick, other than Ordeals, which is a little bit of a time sink. However, Ordeals is not exactly required. So he could get his floater, do completely different checks, different rounds, do other things that Fizzle is doing, get, his rod or his chime, and then not have to do Ordeals at all.
This is a dirty flipped waterfall too, with flip vertical and horizontal again, which is that's just rude. That is worse than Procter and Waterfall in my opinion. You're right.
That's gonna be a big no, thank you for me. I didn't see if Fizzle got any level 5 magic. All right, so we've got the chime here.
Okay, so that leaves our tail. What do we have left to do?
Vendor
and slab.
Vendor at the or Bahamut. It's one of those, and I think you're right about okay. There's other things it could be, and we've got other items. Crystal's still out there, slab's still out there, turn-ins. Oh, hey, it's the vendor. So there you go.
Was that the tail?
Yes.
It was. Okay, sweet. All right.
So Canaria locked Cardia are gonna be Lorpal and Rod. And there's gonna be turn-ins in there because like I said, we haven't seen Slab, we haven't seen Crystal. So one's gonna lead to one and one's gonna lead to the other.
Yep.
Which we might not care too much about if we want to just say, you know what, we've done enough already. We're class changing, we're equipping this defense +5, and we're calling it a day.
Fizzle 100% going to class change right now for sure.
I don't know if he got Demon getting his bottle. I don't know if we saw Demon check level 5 magic, and we had Brack and Quad X there as slots 1 and 4, which Black Mage and Red Mage can learn now. I don't know if Fizzle saw those, and if he did, I definitely don't know if he bought them. So having that Brack, I don't think he did either. So that Brack makes a sea dive easier. However, we've got our herb.
Yep.
He left there without to class change. I'm not sure he'll go back. I think he'll do. Oh, and he said, "I'm not even checking boxes."
No,
all right.
We're gonna make this defense sword work, or we're gonna track down that.
We've got armor. We're good. We're happy with. Like I said, we had the early gold. Our gold bracelet pro ring one-stop shop. So
once we get about 100K, we can outfit the whole party.
Yep. Are we going back to sea? Are we going to? Where are we going? Okay. We don't have slab. I think we're looking for a grind.
Overworld check, perhaps? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not those.
Nope. Yep, that's not it.
Not that one either.
Nope. All right, so Demon soon to be in the air. Getting his floater.
We don't want those either. We don't have a whole lot of housing for Fizzle here, though.
No. We haven't seen any really good tiles anywhere either.
Have not. The zombie dragons were probably the best that we saw, but that would require going back to a really, really terrible ice cave.
Oh no.
Demon,
when did you save last? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got worried for a second.
I had a panic moment, but then I remembered, oh yeah, you can see Karib's in the river system over there too. It's fine.
He said, you know what? No, we're sailing the high seas. We ain't doing rivers anymore today.
All right, we're just gonna go to sea, and we're gonna make this work. We got some trap tiles there too that we can check. There's some spike tiles on the way down. That's fine.
Demon in the air, 47 minutes. I'm sure he's not a very happy frog right now. Right side, he knows that all the nasty he was seeing that, is Fizzle also saw. Now, how bad, he doesn't know, but that would be what would be getting me through, just knowing, okay, maybe my opponent saw the bad that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up silver +4 bracelets. Those are actually really good, and they weren't badly priced. The gold bracelets weren't very expensive either. I think they were like
Right around 9,000.
9,000, yeah, and I think the pro rings were around 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the gold bracelet, really good, but these were convenient and worked really well, so it was a smart pickup.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll keep them or replace them with gold bracelets later, but they definitely do tofu with those.
Yeah.
Where are we going, Demon?
Fizzle making the mermaid play here.
Oh.
Interesting.
I was gonna say, we're wondering where Demon's going, and I think Fizzle's trying to figure out where he's going.
Yeah. Demon doing the canary checks. Fizzle didn't do this yet, even though he has the key. So we'll see what's here.
Yeah, he got the key from the ferry,
Mm-hmm.
and then just stayed in that part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be okay. So this lab is either gonna give us a rod or it's gonna give us a vorpal. Hopefully for Demon, he does like the Anorak check first. That way he can class change before he does Malmund. Because like it feels so good to walk Philippine. It feels so good to walk down there already class change and be able to buy all the magic in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Finding an ice sword. Checking its stats. Hey, red mage gets an ice sword.
I still think that Falchion +5 is better though in Strange World.
I don't know. I didn't see what the numbers were, but whatever they were, they made Fizzle go, you know what? Nah, red mage gets an ice sword.
The Falchion +5 was 25 across the board there. I mean, I guess the ice sword probably had a little bit more attack power because we don't need crits till we get to later on in the game anyway, so it's fine.
So Fizzle finding the vanilla ice sword, while Demon's finding the vanilla flame sword.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't class changed those, so he found the sword and said, okay, fighter gets this. Sorry, red mage, no sword for you.
It's funny to see that black mage swing right here and do 2 hits, 100 damage because of the plus strength or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird, honestly, seeing any kind of sword, either on a character that usually can't swing them and doing damage, or a sword that you would never in a million years would think would be that good, but because of a certain blurt thing, like, just doing insane damage. I ran a practice scene up long ago, and the fighter had hurt, like the hurt undead, I think it was the bonus. I'm not, and I in one swing did over 1,000 damage to Lich with a short sword +5.
That's funny.
I did a double take when I went, what? Oh, okay. Sure.
Dragon armor +1 there in the mermaid floor for Fizzle. Very nice.
It's a nice find.
Checking all the boxes here on mermaid floor as well. So for those of you that are bingo privy, he is, and I'm not spoiling anything here because we can see him doing it. He is filling out the square of check every chest on TFC and mermaid floor. Very spicy.
He had opal armor. I don't remember what the bonus or like the mouse or whatever was on it. I think it was plus something.
They're both +1.
Okay, +1. Okay. I thought it was, but I wasn't entirely sure. But like, even if that opal rolled a little higher, you're just like, I'm sorry, opal. you did a nice job till now, but we're switching you out. Appreciate the work you did while you were here.
Demon Frog finding a red dragon. Where is that? In the
Hall of Dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
I know when Fizzle checked this bottom tile, we found mummies. He reset out of it, I think, but someone in chat said something about nasty mummies. I didn't see what they had, but maybe we'll find out now.
Nope.
Game said, nah, you don't need to know.
Yeah, the Wiz Mummies had Stinger and something else for sure. There was definitely a script on them. They weren't as bad as the metal slimes, but they were definitely spooky.
Demon doing our slab turn in. Wait, did he translate it? Okay.
Oh,
I didn't catch that, but oh yeah, that
Yeah.
he's like, you know what? I don't want it.
Yeah, I'll
I
take the
can't
defense
really
plus
blame
5
you.
over that.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Vorpal +3 feels real bad.
And that Vorpal is a typical Vorpal right there. Fizzle gonna check the spike tiles on the Sharknado floor. I feel this. I like it. I don't like that though.
Feels bad though, like if you find a really good one on this floor, because you want to take the levels on it, and then you just want to, please don't let me die to crack it. It's a risky, like, super risky place to do a grind.
I always forget which tile shares that room, and I always forget that it's the bottom, not the top, and I'll try to remember this time. Yeah, not going to be throwing the Vorpal out the window here. We're just going to leave it on the ground in Lefane.
Yep. He couldn't even spend the time to walk it back. Said, no, thank you. So far, I haven't found much on this floor in boxes. We found a pro cape and turned a red mage into a superhero.
Ooh, there we go.
I take back what I said.
Yep. You're about
we turned our red mage into a superhero and got ourselves a handy dandy power bonk in a box there.
Now we're not scared if our party dies and we're solo fighter.
Oh no.
Now we're not scared of Kraken anymore. With a power bonk, a defense sword, we're fine. Dragon armor, we're good.
Toss that ribbon on our fighter. Yeah. And we're 21, so
levels are pretty really good, yeah.
I didn't catch what that was, but we're making opal shit. Okay. Yeah. But we're making room for it.
Yeah, pretty good. If he's got any kind of helmet, that opal +1. Opal helmet. Opal helmet, Fizzle. There you go. Yeah, that fighter's got to have close to around 80 absorb now. That's pretty good.
So even without that defense, like he could take a decent punch and probably be okay at his levels.
Absolutely.
Comment in chat talking about how Fizzle's poor black mage is currently like just wearing nothing. He has 0 protection at all. Poor thing. He's wearing nothing and has no nuke. Nuke the black mage is very sad at the moment. I'm worried about his viability.
For those of you that still remember and were curious, our restreamer Jay Scheidel just put in our little chat here. Falchion +5, 25, 25, 25 across the board. The Vanilla Ice Sword 29, 25, 10. So the only thing the Falchion has is the crit. So I understand why Fizzle made the choice now.
Yeah, sense. doing the Bahamut check.
He has Oxiel here, which he will need to do if I'm not sure if the row that Fizzle chose to do with the talking to all or the
No, this was the herb.
yeah. Oh, you're right. Okay. Oh no, Oxiel was our race the other night. There's my brain.
Yeah, that was Ordeals.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what might be in the. Ooh, an opal bracelet.
All right, that's something.
That's not bad.
Yeah, very very keen eye right there, Chad. Visiting every room on the Kraken 1 floor. Although, I mean, if it was me, I would have gotten lost with these flip dungeons. Is that a black belt?
It looked like it might be, however, full disclosure. Okay, chat saying no. If it's not a mage, I am absolutely garbage at telling what the sprites are, even normal ones. And if I want to know, like, I'm getting a little better at it, but I almost always have to talk to him to see what it is. Okay, yeah, chat saying it's a thief.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave that behind. Even if it was a black belt right now, I don't think I would even take it.
No.
We haven't found a spike tile.
No tiles. We're getting decent levels. We have a weapon that will probably get us through.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the herb turning gives us our crystal. What is Matoya gonna give us? We are about to find out.
Oh, we have a Will Bloodworth sighting in chat saying he won't take it. Not everyone values the thief properly. Will, our resident thief aficionado and expert, would know that for a fact.
Okay, so Matoya gives us our rod. So that means, yeah, we have all the turn-ins done, yeah. So we know where everything is. Now it's just well, Demon still needs his tail. He hasn't been over to sea, so he needs to book it to sea if he wants that tail. Yeah, now it's just a matter of on Fizzle's side, it's just a matter of at least what we know to beat the game. It's a matter of just getting levels we are comfortable with and lighting our second orb. Demon's gonna get his tail here, class change, and then he has everything he needs to light his 2 orbs.
Mm-hmm.
So while he is behind right now, he's not so far behind that he can't overcome this, especially when we haven't seen Topher yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So who knows?
Alright, what is the spike tile here on the Q block? Cockatrices with ice too. Gross.
That's a little gross. I'd say we're about to dump a few heal 3s.
Vanilla blue dragon, that's cute.
I didn't catch what he hit it for, but it didn't seem terribly bad. That's a decent chunk of XP there with the manticores.
Yeah.
And easily, yeah, I was saying easily doable with the magic that we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4K across the party for 4 of them. That's really good.
Yeah, and we're level 24. Like, our levels are already pretty good.
Yeah, he's got to feel pretty comfortable where his levels are at. He's still got, you know, he's opening all boxes on this floor, which tells me that he's either still looking for something or he's, you know, fulfilling another requirement, which it looks like he's probably fulfilling a requirement.
Yeah. Oh, that's what those had earlier. They're turning birdie members into stone.
Oh, stone touch zombies. That's oddly spooky.
Yeah, I knew, like, we were coming back here where, well, I mean, the bright side, I mean, if you weren't wanting levels on that red mage, This is an easy way to, funnel the levels somewhere else and then bring it back when need be. Oh, yeah, so Demon's levels are significantly lower than Fizzle, so yeah, we definitely need levels on Demon's side.
Mm.
Fizzle's got about a 10 level lead on Demon right now.
It's a big swing with that defense sword, though. 4 hits, 500
Yeah,
damage.
he's getting through this fast. Like, he's gonna have much better levels in no time. Interesting not wanting... Well, I was gonna say, not necessarily caring that he's getting levels on that red mage, because, it does have fast, it does have temper. However, maybe he's just not as concerned because it also has life, but that knight's gonna have life too.
Yeah. I think that he wants to get as much HP as he can on that black mage before she takes a nap too, and then he's just gonna go solo fighter to like
Yeah.
mid-20s. Oh, damage tile right there, or the poison tile. Did the Germaduces have something? A damage poison, even better. Very nice.
No.
No. Metal slimes, run
Oh
away.
no. Run! Run, party, run!
We should have some better magic defense here.
We're telling the party that doesn't want to run.
Right? Like, oh boy. There's not even like a harm 4 we can throw at these guys.
No,
either.
that white mage has like nothing. If they just keep casting crack and squint, we're fine. Oh.
Oh, we got away. Wow.
Ooh. That made me nervous like I was playing.
Whew.
I was so nervous watching Fizzle almost died of the metal slimes that I completely missed Demon Frog's black mage finally becoming a doormat.
Yeah. I think
But yeah, the levels like his levels now on that night are on par with Fizzle's, so oh geez.
Yeah, these Germaduces not very nice.
Oh, this guy is awful.
Yep. A thief debate going on in chat. Will Bloodworth defending the thief, and some people like nah. And then you got Caleb and Dark Moon both saying don't need life to run from a fight at the same time. Beautiful.
Oh jeez.
These metal slimes, God no. We still got another floor to go, but at least they won't be on it.
Right? Honestly, at this point, like, because I think we might be out of life on that white mage, I would be very tempted to just take that ribbon off that white mage, put it on my fighter, and solo the rest of the sky if necessary. Because if he's out of life on that white mage and only he gets through, he's not getting through this unless he exits the houses, brings everybody else back, and then does this entire dungeon again.
Question in chat from Z-Man. What is the Demon Granti? What are the benchmarks for defense +5? So I actually have that for you. The defense sword garners its 5th hit at level 29 and its 6th hit at level 40. So let's see. Where is Demon? 28. So if he wants to get that 6th hit on the defense sword, he will be able to stop at level 35. Thing with these dragons though, they're a little evasive it seems, so he doesn't, unless he knows how many hits he's going to have, he might just be going to that 29 that he knows is his breakpoint.
Fizzle getting just slightly turned around on our flipped
Our flipped horizontal, vertical.
Our multiply flipped floor.
Yeah, the nonsense that is not knowing where we're going.
Oh. I'm looking at it like I'm sitting here like turning my head a little, not realizing how I'm doing it, and then just being like, yeah, this isn't helping. But
Oh,
like,
happy days, second ribbon for Fizzle.
oh, that could not be better right now.
Hmm.
Who did he put it on?
He put it on the red mage.
Oh, well, I mean, I can kind of see this. That way, if the white mage or whatever gets on, he can still bring the party up if he's wanting everybody alive for this
True.
dive.
Guy provides.
Hey, demon, where are we headed? Crashing into a mountain. And into Gaia.
Chadbird, I agree, Chadbird. I had a thief white mage none race with spells app too. It was quite a lot of fun.
Demon just purposely stopped back into Gaia to pick up level 8 Quaith. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might know now why that black mage got more levels than that red mage. Demon headed to sea. Gonna get his first orblet. Well, okay. Are we burning up? I said, I don't think we're burning up a counter. That was an interesting save there. Saved right outside of town and then goes... Okay. So we're diving waterfall on Demon Side after saving a town, not saving outside a waterfall. Something tells me this might have.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a thing I need. I'm resetting right back out of it. Or a thing I want. Although, there's nothing else he could want or need other than Chime there. So I'm not real sure why the peculiar saves where they were, but guess we'll see. While
Sure,
Fizzle
that's
takes on
some reason.
Tia. Kinda disappointed there was no Warmac. Honestly, Fizzle probably was too, because I guarantee if we'd have seen it, he'd have taken it.
Yeah, that would have been the icing or the cherry on the cake sundae that is his
Oh,
level,
yeah.
you know?
Especially for that fighter. Defense, like everything he has on it. Warmac likely wouldn't have been a problem, and it would have been kind of amazing with the levels. Hello.
Just the casual 8 hits for 1200 damage, no big deal.
Yeah. Just your average swing on a Friday night.
Yep.
You know.
Also, blink and you miss it though. That red mage with the plus vitality, almost 500 HP as well. So that's some survivability.
Mm-hmm. So Fizzle technically Toph ready. Got our 2 orbs. We've got all of our items we need for go mode. Question is, 1, is he happy with his levels? 2, is there any additional things we need to do first? And
Maybe.
are we headed to a level 8 magic shop, sir? I think we might be. Okay, so we're picking up Nuke.
Mm-hmm.
And yep. Oh, Fate and Harm for it 8. Oh, gross.
That's adorable.
Oh, the forced white mage gets the last laugh. You had to take me, and I came with nothing. Oh, so bad. Think we're doing a little magic. No?
I think we're going. We're gonna make this work.
Not getting life on that night. I don't like it.
I'm not the biggest fan either. Oh, we checking tiles?
So unless we're just looking for levels, tiles, something somewhere. And this isn't for a dive in a minute. I don't like not having life on that night.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, well, I don't remember. I know we had red mage learnable ruse. I don't remember if it was night learnable though. It was one of the first 4.
Can't remember. I think it was slot 3 from what I remember. Level 2, I think. Level
Let's say
2
if it
fully
was
learnable,
2, that sounds right. Then we could have put it on that night.
Mm-hmm.
And then if need be in a fight, used it and put the defense on one of our other mages. But
Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it.
that we are.
All right, let's do it. So call it 1 minute 13 or 1 hour 13 minutes. 1 minute, that'd be a record. 1 hour
Right.
13 minutes and change Fizzle into the Temple of Fiends Revisited on his way down to go and give the Ultimate Fiend Chaos a visit. dem0nfr0g and C filling out. Looks like they're going to open some boxes, or maybe they're on their way to Kraken. They're on the way to Kraken right now. Okay.
Yeah.
It was difficult to tell with the flip floor for a second.
It really is. Oh, and Demon not checking any boxes on the Sharknado floor. Walked right past the power bonk in the Sharknado room.
Yeah, Demon has to feel a little bit of pressure now from that ice cave, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Like, not only that, because he put him so far behind, but there's also going to be that, okay, well, Fizzle hasn't finished yet.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean he struggled there as bad, or did he see something else later on that's awful, like in Topher, and I have more bad times coming my way?
Right. 5 hits, 18 damage by the Red Mage. Terminated Lich. The fighter did all the heavy lifting, and the Red Mage
Red
is
Mage
like,
is just like, I'm helping!
Alright, Speed Bump Mark II here. Carry 2, who can be thick and chunky and difficult sometimes. Let's see, we got a swing, a temper, a light axe, and a fast. Temper goes off. Swing. 4 hits, 133. Poison touch on carry. We're gonna want a little more power than that, and maybe some lock as well. That seems slightly evasive, but it could have just been a bad swing. Just a bad
That was
swing.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9 hits,
Well,
477.
we got fast and stuff in there before that second swing, and with that, we're swinging much better.
Yeah. Fire 2, nothing too scary. Looks like we got the ribbons on the black mage and the red mage now. White mage with that little HP tells me she probably isn't wearing one anymore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense. We want our fast and temper casters up.
Mm-hmm.
That red mage has life. That white mage has.
She
It's
served
well
her
past her
purpose.
welcome. She
Yeah.
served her purpose. If we lose her, it was for the greater good.
Yeah, she's gonna take a punch now at some point, and that's about it. And then we brought up to take another punch, and that's about it. There's not even a white shirt she could throw out.
No. At least not on Fizzle side.
Mm-hmm.
Demon, however, taking on Kraken. We're tempering. Yeah, it's not a problem.
It's fine.
Let's find that knight at level 30.
Yeah. Speaking of Kraken 2 on Fizzle's screen. We got fast going off. Light axe for 41. Temper goes off.
That
Fast
light
goes
axe
off.
is cute.
Quad X ineffective. Bonk goes off. Okay, we got lots of buffing. We got more temper, some more light axe, some more temper. Swing. 7 hits, 680. Kraken had no HP. Come on.
Yeah, he had nothing. And normally he's the one that just zeroes in on like your whatever white mage, your life caster. So not only did he have nothing, but we've got the white mage just like, haha.
Yeah,
Swinging a light axe with some harm 2 at it.
That was a min roll right there on Kraken 2. So Tiamat 2, Fast goes off, Power Bonk goes off, Light Axe for chip damage, 69. Nice. Temper goes off, Nuclear from Tiamat. Everybody's still awake. That's something. All right, we're going to switch to some heal 3s and some more tempers. Heal 3. Swirl, Tiamat being rude, swing. 7 is 361. We're going to need some more power here. Heal 3 goes off. Knight back up off a knee. Yep, some more heal 3, some more temper. Oh, we're going to need a non-knight swinging plan here. Do we have Bane and Bracken? I did not see Exfer. Oh boy.
So we have a nuke.
All right, we got Fades and nukes coming out. Inferno, Tiamat being extra rude. Fade for 153, nuke for about the same. No more nukes here. We got Ice 3 and one more fade in the chamber. Ice 3 goes off. 36, not great. Red Mage down. Fade goes off. Hail Mary time. 115. Oh boy. And Tiamat says good night.
All right, so Tia made up for all the bad the Kraken 2 didn't have.
Yeah.
Got it.
That was a tremendously big punch by Tiamat as well there.
Yeah, that felt really bad. However, I think some evasion on that fight would have got us through it.
Yeah.
I am all for speed power. It was the way I was taught. It is the way. However, it is the way. However, occasionally evasion's not so bad, and we have a defense. We had Invis 2. I think maybe just a smidge of that on our second dive might be a good idea on Tia 2.
Falconic. Hello, I'm new to this game. Why are Fizzles taking a nap during the middle of the game? They're off the clock, actually. They've served their purpose and they're done working for the day.
I mean, you say it that way, but honestly, it kind of looked to me like Tia 2 fired him.
Phoenix, I am here for your puns all the time. I love it.
Phoenix, they fizzled out.
Also not wrong.
Okay, so we're switching around our ribbons. We are doing a thing and we're somewhere. What? Okay.
We're looking for worms?
I am not sure.
I think we're looking for worms. We're looking for something to kill the party. Gold.
Yeah, also, did we... Oh, well, that'll do it.
That's perfect, yeah.
Well, if you wanted people to die, that's how we do it, because... Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy. Oh, these metal slimes.
Ooh.
Okay, well, that did the job.
He's like, we'll go back to the dragons now.
Yeah, that feels a lot safer, which is fun, which is really funny when frost dragons feel safer than metal slimes.
Now, I'm gonna need you to refresh my old lady memory. The knight didn't have the malice of no promo spells, correct?
Correct. That was our match.
Yeah, right. Although I don't think there was much you could learn because most things in that team were horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty rude.
Yeah. So yeah, Fizzle. If he's taking all these levels, Fizzle. Life on your knight.
Life. It's a quick little
good.
airship.
It's real good. It fixes a good chunk of your problems when Tia 2's rude. If that knight gets through.
Maybe we could just take this knight to like I said, 35 will give him that 6th hit without fast. Let's see, where is he?
He's 27. He might go that far after what he's seen, but I don't know.
That's a lot right here. I don't know.
Granted, Fizzle and I play a lot alike, and we think a lot alike when we play this game, and most of that's because he taught me. I don't know if he'd go that far, because after one dive, you're gonna feel behind.
Right.
However, he might, just because he knows that I could see him be like, I've got one more dive in this, if that. So I genuinely don't know how far he'll take this.
Yeah,
He
Dem's just
also is a very big proponent of if you leave Topher to dive, you
mhm,
take all the levels you want, then you don't die. You don't grind more than once.
mhm,
Like if you leave to grind and you don't redive, you finish the levels you want. Then you don't stop at a level that you can't get through, and then be like, "Oh no, this didn't work," and then go grind again. You just take all the levels in one grind.
mhm.
So if we're gonna go to 35, or I think it was 35, you said, we're
35,
doing it
yeah.
now. We're
Yeah.
not gonna try at a lower number and then come back.
This is not taking too long either. He's already up to
No.
he's getting 5K for a single, 10K for two. He's
Yeah,
all the way
you
up
said,
to 31 already.
yeah, this fight will get him to 32.
Mhm. It's also true, Phoenix, and I'm not spoiling the card, and I'm not looking at it to see where our runners are right now, but Fizzle definitely can see if Demon has his bingos done yet, so he knows how much time he has.
Yeah, so it's a situation, even when you play normally, like with bingo or something like that, if your opponent has everything they need, you know it.
Hmm.
However, you don't know, like, he might have everything on the board done, but you don't know if they have all their orbs.
Exactly.
You don't know if they're in Topher dying repeatedly to the things that kicked your butt, or if they're just not there yet. So, I mean, there's a bit of a, yeah, Phoenix, and then it's time to panic. There is a little bit of that. I'm sure if you're, playing something like that, and you see what looks like your opponent possibly in a position to just go.
Hmm.
But here, like, there's still outstanding factors that you don't know. So yeah, it's one of the reasons probably why I've never done bingo. It's just stress me out.
I
And I
feel
do
like
that on my own.
as soon as Fizzle sees Demon light that, open every chest and sky tile, that he's gonna probably just up and
Yeah.
go.
If he doesn't before then, we will definitely be hauling chuckas out of
Hmm.
Okay. I think we were 37.
37, yeah. He's gonna go buy 7
Fizzle,
heal
I will
pots.
Fizzle, for the sake of my anxiety, I will send you cookies if you go buy life on that night.
Meanwhile,
DoorDash them right to your front door as soon as the race is over.
while he's here, he might as well buy the armor for the party too if he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not so much.
Was that here or Provoco?
It was here. It was in
Was it?
Canary.
Okay.
Yeah, one-stop shop.
So yeah, I knew it was one of the two. I just couldn't remember which.
And we're not
Oh my!
doing life again. We're gonna make this work again.
No cookies for you, sir. Not until a special occasion. No cookies for you.
I mean, I guess he's banking on the HP being able to get him through here.
Yeah. And I mean, if use a little evasion, just a little security on Tia 2,
Just a
a
touch.
defense or two, an invis 2 or such, like, we be good. We be good.
Speaking of cookies, we gotta ask dem0nfr0g if his daughter is still doing Girl Scout cookies, if that's still a thing. I want cookies now.
I don't know if they are or not, but I guarantee if they are, he'll send you a link.
Oh yeah, we did it last year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Fizzle, second dive, about 13 minutes after the first one. Better prepared, I'll say, but just more HP on that night for sure. Oh, there's a great debate, Bujmano. What is the best Girl Scout cookie flavor?
Oh,
And why is it Samoa's?
they are really, really good. Just had some recently.
And there we go. Chat in agreement.
Yeah. Also, while we started the great cookie debate, dem0nfr0g lit his second orb in sky, so he is very likely going to be not far behind Fizzle. So here's hoping the adjustment Fizzle made to the extra levels on that night are all he needed, because one more, bounce out of Topher, and he's gonna have Demon right on his tail.
We got a race on our hands there for sure.
Oh yeah, we do.
Chat also saying tag-along. Tag-along's a very close second for me. I am very partial to peanut butter. It's my favorite food of all time. And I'll say peanut butter is a food. Fight me. But
It
tag-alongs,
counts as a
they're
food.
exactly right. I mean, it's got everything you need.
Now, okay, there's the thing though. On its own, would I say it's the greatest food of all time? No,
Mhm.
I can't agree with that. However, it is good. And it's really good with a lot of other things.
Yep. Thin mints.
Man, I want peanut butter cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Darn it. Man, that sounds so good.
Infinite tape, a full sleeve of thin mints is absolutely, yeah. It's definitely not only 2.
All right, Demon, what are we doing in Volcano? We haven't hit brackets yet, so this third orb isn't needed.
Right.
Unless it's a square.
Could be. I'm still not ready to look at the bingo board.
I also am like, appreciate the 90-minute warning because boy, did they bump right into that.
Yep, they sure did. They backed right into that one full bore.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, the sad thing is I could have seen this done quicker than that, and then everything in the seed was mean.
Yeah, but then their blackout bingo was blazingly fast last year.
Oh, it was stupid fast.
Yeah, I mean,
Demon,
I think it might have been shorter than this.
Demon realizing he can't find Carrie.
Flipped vertical and horizontal.
She's somewhere on the right, top or bottom. We're not sure.
So bad. So bad.
Oh my gosh.
There she is.
There she is. Classic Gamer 76 saying, maybe he has a successfully confused Carrie Square. Well, funny thing, he got confused on the way there.
Mhm.
We're gonna fast, we're gonna nuke.
I wonder if he forgot that he did waterfall or he did sea.
I don't know.
This is a third orb that he's lighting.
That is interesting.
We'll have to ask them when they get in the room later.
It could just be a fight Carrie thing, because I want to say in the original bingo with some of the tiles, you didn't have to light all the orbs.
Correct.
So it might just be a have to kill Carrie square type of. Yep. Fizzle getting through. Kraken 2, I noticed in the Invis 2 going off there, even though we didn't see anything much from Kraken 2 the first time. Fizzle is taking no chances on this dive. Even making a crescent pit stop, but Fizzle just runs straight into the air.
Alright, here we go. Tiamat, take 2. Temper goes off. Fast goes off. Power bonk. Light axe. There's the nuclear. Okay. Low rolls everybody but the black mage. Okay, not bad. Alright, so heals. More tempers. A lot more HP on this this knight here. Should make this a little bit better. But Tia's got swirl, she's got punch, she's got all kinds of nasty here.
Doing decent damage, but every part of me wants to just scream, you used that Invis 2 on the wrong fiend.
Right? My goodness.
We needed it here.
8 hits, 722. Better. Lock 2 goes off. Lock 2 goes off. Light axe for 42.
Huh.
There's the swirl. Heal 3. Temper. Swing. 8 hits, 740.
There we go.
Demon with his putt-putt right here.
The funny thing is I saw, I didn't even cross my mind that he hadn't gotten his floater. And about halfway through that Tia fight, when he's still boating. And I went, but why? And now, well, now we know why.
Yeah.
He's just putting along. But this boat does not go burr.
Alright, here we go. We're going to shuffle some party members around, put the white mage up front to take a punch. She is going to invis 2. We got temper. We got bonk. And we got fast. Bonk goes off. Temper goes off. Invis 2, really great turn order here. Lightning 2 from Chaos, that's the kind of stuff you want to see. Fast goes off, all right. More bonk, more temper, more power, more power. Chaos with a nuclear, oh boy, okay. Preemptive heal 2, though, not bad, Fizzle. Gonna heal 3, more heal 3, swing. Heal 3 goes off. Another heal 3. We got hit back up above 570 HP. Pretty good. Test swing. 9 hits, 1300.
Ooh.
That's a big hit right there.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think Chaos has much more in him. There's the Lightning 2 we cycled back to. That was fast. I wonder if they have 2 of them. Another swing. 8 hits, 1300 damage. Down goes Chaos. Get your GGs out in chat for LordFizzlebeef, who finishes in first place with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 49 seconds. GG's.
GG. Speaking of Fizzle, I think you might be in the booth.
Oh, hi.
Wow. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
You guys are funny.
How's it going?
So, I think we figured out the bingo portion a little faster this time than the
Oh, what's
blackout
that? Is that some sort of food?
bingo.
I mean, last I knew for sure it was the name of a dog.
Mhm.
Mhm,
This is Nemo,
mhm.
yeah. Danny, that's your buddy. Any questions for him? I'll let you take this one
I
first.
feel right now like we should apologize because I think we remembered that where life was wrong. And we may have yelled at him for no reason.
Yeah, I noticed that. And to be perfectly honest, I started second guessing myself because I didn't. At first, I was just like, oh, of course, they're yelling at me because it was level 3 and I could go learn it. And now, as I think about it, it's like, wait a minute, that was level 4. Hang on a second.
Mhm.
Sorry. Although in our defense, if it had been level 3 where we thought we remembered it being, we would have been right.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I totally would have forgotten about it.
Mhm.
So tell us about your thoughts on that first tier 2 right there.
I think I misread why I died. I thought I died because I just didn't have enough damage output. I think really what happened was I died to like a lucky crit at a tier 2,
Mhm.
and I probably should have just gone back in, but at the time I was just paranoid about my damage output because like yeah, I have infinite tempers, but I have basically no nukes. The white mage is completely useless in all aspects of damage. If Chaos had anything spicy, I was a little concerned, so I figured I was, the Frosties are there, and I'm close enough to the next breakpoint that let's just go for that.
Mhm. Makes sense. We
Mhm,
were
Yeah,
talking breakpoints in chat.
there seemed to be some gross spells. Like they just
mhm,
got your levels low enough on Tia that the heal 3s just weren't helping enough. And then
mhm,
she punched real hard, and then she
mhm,
punched real hard, and
mhm,
then she punched real hard, and then punched real hard. So
Mhm.
mhm.
We were very nervous in the very beginning that you had forgotten your boat.
yeah, I
No,
don't know if you see in
that was very
chat.
intentional. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We
Which
realized
we
it after
figured
the
that
fact.
out. But yeah, for a little while there, you were Lord Forgot Boat.
Mhm, mhm.
Yep. All right, Demon Frog pulling his Lich too. Not much resistance from Lich. Gonna show some respect though with the defense sword. Fire 3 is it's fine. A lot of respect. Double defense for Demon here on Lich. Full evasion strats. Okay. Oh, I know what he's doing. I get it. Okay. He's still
Uh-huh.
trying
Yep.
to fill out that poison. Okay.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Zap.
Lich, we need you just to be a little more helpful here.
Yeah, come on,
Just
Lich.
saying.
I mean, all this data is good. You really want to catalog all the spells and skills that Lich has, because then you know what the other fiends aren't going to have.
Mm-hmm. Phoenix again with the Gurmaduces. Yeah, I swear the Whiz Mummies as well had stingers, so there might have been something else on the Whiz Mummies also.
Oh, I never
But,
saw any scripts out of them. That's
yeah,
awkward.
yeah, but the Gurmaduces did the job for you right there in Sky.
Yeah, it's important to make sure you get an adequate sampling of scripts of enemies across the seed. Information is key.
Mm-hmm.
And there was plenty of things to find out on in this seed.
Mm-hmm.
There was a whole lot of not nice.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about your thoughts on the metal slimes as well there in Ice Cave.
Oh my god. Well, ran into them. They ambushed me. They had crack, and I very nearly abandoned Ice Cave then and there. But I was like, no, wait. Let's try it one more time. Maybe I got an unlucky ambush instead of them being ambush happy. Let's try it, and I managed to get through. And then I managed to get through again because I banana peeled on a vertically flipped ice loop.
You sure did.
Yep.
I was so mad when I did that, but I got lucky.
You did, and we just went with, oh no.
Yeah. We saw the pause too outside of Ice Cave while you're like the
Just
gears
quick.
turned for about 3 to 5 seconds, then he went back in. I'm like, yeah, he's not leaving without trying this again.
No.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
But-
take a brief second to reevaluate our life choices, and then we're going back in.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those things, like, I had already walked over here, like, I'm getting the thing before I leave. Or at least
Mhm.
I'm seeing that it's something that I don't want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if that was a Vorpal minus whatever, I would have been gone.
Oof. Carrie got nuked very deep in her skill pool there.
I mean, that's good news, because future fiends won't have nuke.
And Tornado.
Yeah, you had a bit of a nasty time at ice.
Mhm.
Demon's route could not have been more different.
Yeah.
Got there with a bit more magic. I think his levels were a little better because he did
yeah,
Martian
they
stuff first. But oh boy,
Oh boy, yeah.
he got bounced out of ice probably 5 times.
Yeah. Those
Oof.
metal slimes just were
Yeah.
not letting him go. And
Mhm.
I think he tried to take the zombie dragons a little bit that you saw as well. Maybe for a few levels.
Yeah.
They had like a bajillion HP.
And so much absorbed to go with it. Like, I
Mhm.
did try it for a little bit, but eventually it's just like, nah, even with magic, this is a terrible
Nah,
grind.
it took literally everything you had magic wise just to get through like one, and there was just nothing left. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
this is not good.
Mhm.
Hey, there's Bane from Kraken. Perfect. Okay. And
Yeah,
Kraken has like no
Demon-
HP too, like less than
yeah.
700.
These
Yeah, that
fights are
was a
going to
lot
be
of
a bit
spells
rough
in.
for
Mhm.
Demon though, because he's got the defense, so he can take a punch. He's got a ribbon, so he's good.
He's got a bomb too, I
oh
think.
no, he ran right past Sharknado.
he
He doesn't have it.
does not. That's right.
No.
Okay.
So he might get through these fights, but they're gonna take him a while, quite a
Mhm.
bit longer than it took Fizzle.
Slow
Because he
two,
found the Vorpal. It was a slab turn in, but it was a
-3.
-3 and
Oh.
immediately reset out of it.
Mhm.
Did he not find defense +5? I could
Oh no,
swear that
he's
was
got it.
super
He's got
early.
it. That's what he's
That's what he's
swinging.
Okay.
swinging at, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, this Tiamat with the nuclear and all this other crap too.
And she was hitting even after 2 stacks, yeah. So we're
Mhm.
good after 3. Oh,
Not great.
no.
All right.
200.
26. We need to get some crits in. Come on.
Oh
There's
boy.
There's the nuclear. We got Inferno Swirl coming down the pipe as well.
Okay, that puts us at like almost 700 damage. I don't remember how much she had. Feels bad when we're relying on the heal too.
Mm.
So that puts us at about 1,000. Oh boy.
One knee. 3 hits, 122. We hit 73. Tia just keeps missing. This is fine. Oh, did we find a crit loop?
I think we found a crit loop.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I think we only got like the 3 in there from it, but that's all we needed. We got through, so we're fine.
Okay. Whew.
I was staring with old lady eyes, like super squinting. Like, okay, what damage are we doing here?
Mm-hmm. All right, there. Our restreamer Jay Scheidel has found the bingo board to put up on screen for you guys as the demon seeing the Bane has filled out the lines.
I mean, that's pretty colorful, but I can't really read any of the words on it. I don't know what that's there for. Bring up the gameplay.
It's in the bottom left.
Hey, stop switching things on me. I'm sleep deprived and it's late. You're confusing me, and I don't know where to look. All right, Loopy, you're gonna have to do this one because.
All right, I got it. We got defense going out. We got a punch from Chaos, 2 hits for 240. That's not great. 2 stacks of defense goes off. Third stack. Okay, there's 3 stacks of defense. We're gonna start swinging now. Chaos swinging 2 and missing. 3 hits 87. We're gonna need more crit. 5 hits 22. We're gonna need more damage. 6 hits for 24. Lightning 2. 5 hits 136. It's a little better. 2 hits 99. There's the nuke from Chaos. Ice 2. 4 hits 140. 5 hits 33. 5 hits 30. That was so close. 5 hits 257. There we go. A little bit better. Zap comes out. That nuclear is cycling back around pretty soon. All these misses are good. 3 hits 10. Stop.
Come on, second loop.
Come on. 5 hits 122. Oh, there's the nuclear.
That feels real bad.
Yeah. Demon just sitting there for a second thinking, yeah, we're going to go back in. Demon ain't no quitter.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Fizzle, this 3-0, I believe, correct?
3-0 somehow,
Mm-hmm.
despite my best efforts.
I mean, somehow he says. I think your best efforts are pretty good. Bracket reveal is Sunday night, 9 p.m., correct?
Correct.
And we have how many more races to go? 2 more? Or 3, possibly?
I believe we have 1 after this, and the other 3 outstanding ones, it looks like, have been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. So the last one, I believe, is tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock on RPG Limit Break.
Mhm.
Rojo versus Rubes.
Oh, very good. Rubes and I were talking. We got some fun stuff planned for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember the exact flags that they have turned on for it, but I know they had some stuff that they were gonna plan to do tomorrow night. So
Wait, has that white mage for Demon Frog been dead the whole time?
not the whole time, but it has been down for a little while. Yeah.
Since
I 100% understand the decision.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised it's on his screen and not yours.
Mm-hmm.
If I had anything resembling offensive firepower, it would have been down. But
Yeah. And it was the real only saving grace and ice because he at least had exit.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Although it was starting to make the not having exit on that raid mage, getting the heal 3 over the exit feel real bad.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna cast Exit optimistically twice. Heal 3, I'm gonna cast tons of times.
Oh yeah. It was just every time like you'd see that white mage go down or something, knowing you needed exit, no way to bring it back. It's like, oh, come.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Demon should be able to pump through these fiends here a little bit faster this time, not having to look around for the second poison skill. So I think carry, yeah, 10 hits, 1,000 damage, and we got a full party, air quote, full party up here. As full as it's going to get. This should be pretty good. And I think Kraken is not going to be very long for this world either. I think you hit her for, 680 damage, and she went down. She had nothing.
Yeah, Kraken was somewhere very close to minimum health.
Hmm. All right, here we go. Defense. Fast and temper goes off. Quad X, nothing happening. Defense goes off. Fast goes off. And the temper. More power. First swing. 8 hits, 622. Nuke goes out. 104. Down goes Kraken. So Fizzle, when did you guys conceptualize this little, artistry that you put on tonight? When was the thought process, and what were your feelings on it?
Now, the gentleman's agreement was conceived I think the night that pod reveal happened, or the night after. And we have evidence.
This Tiamat again, not behaving. Nuclear gets the knight down to 1 knee. Oh boy, this is getting a little scary. Good. More temper. And some more nuke.
Yeah, this Tia 2 was just nightmarish.
Yeah, she was the big roadblock this time around.
She was all kinds of unkind.
Yep, for sure. All right. Demon Frog chugging down some heal pots. Gonna get ready to get his shot at Chaos again. This time with some more firepower.
Yeah, even with what we've seen out of Chaos, from the couple of the few times we've seen him now, this shouldn't be much of a problem from Demon.
Yeah, now that he's got some temper, I mean, yeah, he's not even going to evasion here. He's just going to throw tempers out and a fast and see what happens. Yeah, Chaos has no absorb. Another swing. 9 hits, 332. That's funny. We had 5 hits for 500 before that. Lock 2 goes out. More lock. More temper. More swing. Red Mage still on her feet. Lock 2. Swing. 10 hits, 1,000. 12 hits, 1,000 damage. Here we go. 11 hits, 413. There's the nuclear, but I don't think that really matters. We're going to get another swing out here. Oh, a second nuke. Oh, boy. And max roll.
Wow.
But 12 hits, 493. Down goes Chaos. Get your GGs out in chat for Demon Frog finishing second place with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 52 minutes, 10 seconds. GGs.
GG, Demon.
GGs.
Left bottom right was bait.
So, Demon.
How bad can every tile in Ice Cave be? Ah, it's not bad. What's the odds of cake landing? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that was a very unkind ice cave to you. Fizzle ran into some opposition there, but you took the brunt of that. And that was just it
Yeah,
was
we knew before you got there the uglies that were ahead of you in ice because
Mhm,
we saw Fizzle suffer through them.
mhm.
Yeah,
He did
I
not
also
suffer through
had
them quite as much though.
I do want to give a shout out to the very high strength wraiths versus my low level unarmored mages though. That was unfun.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so Fizzle, what
Yeah.
did you find your second poison on? I found Stinger on like two things.
Uh, Medusas were damage poison and stinger.
Ah, okay. Because I guess you saw I had to bait Fiend 2s for the freaking Bane. Ah!
Yeah, I saw that.
Uh-huh.
So I pretty much was content with knowing that my first Topher dive was for a tile, and then my second one's
Mhm.
gonna be the real one. I was surprised I got as far as I did.
I spent so long digging skills on just stuff on the overworld.
Mhm.
Honestly, Demon, you probably would have gotten through even on your first dive if you had made the check in the Sharknado room that Fizzle made and found the bonk.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was still fighting ice, and I saw what did I see? Oh, the slow boat light up. I go, okay, he's out of Intersea. I got a boogie.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got level 1 temper and level 4 fast. Who needs a bonk? Oh, when everybody's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely took a switch in the lead on who was ahead thanks to ice. You
Mhm.
were very much ahead of Fizzle while he suffered through ice, and then once he got through, it was your turn, and then you suffering through ice let him get a bit of a lead on you.
Mhm.
Oh yes, there was like hard copium. Just okay, one more time, one more
Uh-huh.
time will do it, right?
Did you banana peel on the flipped floor?
Yes. I went to go get the one trap tile. I went, I guess you can't go that way.
Mhm.
It didn't matter because I immediately got cracked by the slime. So okay, well,
Uh-huh.
no harm, no foul, I guess.
Did you banana peel when you when you were going for the incentive box?
Dude, I banana peeled like everywhere on the flip
Okay.
floors. Like,
Yeah.
Waterfall's awful because you don't have any like uh, landmarks. I guess it's just like random, what
Yeah.
appears to be random rooms, and when it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's flipped both ways,
It-
fun.
It straight up looked like Proc Gen. Absolutely
Yeah.
nothing about
It's-
that waterfall looked right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would rather
I
have
think
Procter and
I think I
Waterfall than a
checked
Oh, yeah.
all
Fizzle
four
one.
corners for carry 2 or for carry 1 as well.
You
Like, nope, not that
did!
one.
Mhm.
Nope, not
Almost.
that one. I
Almost.
swear, nope, not that one.
That was a
Uh-huh.
question that we had, Demon. You lit 3 orbs. Was that intentional or was there a reason?
I've been practicing brackets a lot.
That's fair. I understand.
Okay, that explains it.
Yep. That's what I figured you were doing, but I
Because I
wasn't sure
wasn't
if there was an
sure.
agreement there as well.
No. That was me practicing brackets and totally forgot I needed to.
Got it.
So if you give me ice and that screw up, I could have made it competitive.
Mhm.
I mean, I looked at the times and you still came within the 20-minute differential, if that counts for anything.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
the little pause at after the first wipe was like, is there really 20 minutes here?
Mhm.
I can probably grind
Oh,
under 20
got
minutes. Let's
it.
give it a shot so that I'm not giving up time.
Mhm.
Uh,
Because I found a crit loop on Tiamat.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that saved me getting through there, but that ultimately didn't help.
Mhm.
Yeah, my first at bat for Tia 2, I got like crit for 600 on my knight. So and then what few nukes and fades I have couldn't make it through. So I reset and I took the frosty tile that was in TOF lock. And I took that to like 36 and went back in.
Yeah, I took that as soon as I got tail, and I had the defense sword. I was like, okay, we need levels, and we need level 8 on this black, or level 8 matchup on this black mage. So that's what we're doing.
I looked everywhere else for a suitable grind and found nothing.
yeah, that's because there wasn't.
Mhm.
There was another dragon tile somewhere, but I didn't really have much.
Blue
I mean,
tea.
Yeah,
Vanilla
Blue
Blue
D and
Tea.
Mirage was like okay, but like I didn't want it.
Mhm.
Yeah, It didn't seem. It either didn't have a lot of health, or you hit it for so much it didn't matter. I couldn't tell which.
No, I had like
But
300 health.
Yeah.
okay, so it wasn't too bad, but yeah, it
Less than
was
the
less
zombie
than ideal.
dragons,
Yeah, it
but
was
not
less than
great.
ideal location, that's for sure.
So with this,
Unless you had gotten exit on that night. That I
Right.
know you could have got.
The knight can learn spells. That was so long ago. I can't be expected to remember things.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure I saw Cure 4 in life early. Oh, level 4 and not level 3.
so if I can draw the two runners' attention to the restream, if you're watching, at this lovely piece of art that our restreamer Jay Shidown put up here, and the
That is
appreciation.
choice art. 10 out of 10.
Yep.
I love it. Yeah.
y'all aren't the only one who can talk people into shenanigans.
So with that, I believe that brings that is definitely the end of the clown car of the Insanity Trash Island that this Bozo Pod was. Demon 1 and 2, just like me. What are your thoughts going into brackets?
I don't even know who I'm running. I've just been like, you know what? It is what it is. We're all making it into brackets.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find out tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Sunday, who I'm gonna lose to. Because 1 and 2, I'm going against somebody pretty good.
Right. Fizzle 3-0 thoughts.
Chat seems to believe I caught one of the buys, so whatever. I'm taking a week off. I'm going to Disney World.
And I have to assume, Fizzle, that you very forcefully made everybody aware that we did this before any of the shenanigans.
Yes. Yeah, we have evidence. It's
Mhm.
timestamped.
Oh yeah, no, you mentioned y'all were up to something literally as soon as y'all found out were in pods together. So I also can confirm this was in the making for almost 3 weeks. So
Mhm.
also, just because you guys missed it, you might see it if you watch back. I feel bad. I think it might have been Thavion Hawk that suggested it. We all missed the best opportunity in the world
Oh no.
when we didn't rename our pod the trash compactor.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was so
Yeah, that
good.
would have been better. Whoops.
There's always next year.
Yep.
So
Tagline for Fall League or something.
right, exactly.
Oh, this has already got my gears spinning for Fall League. I've already sent Fizzle a couple DMs like, dude, I got ideas.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
we're getting a head start on our art.
Nice.
Nice. I did find it slightly funny that our team flag for Fall League last year was Carnival Circus themed. And then we go into winter tournament and then we all get thrown in the same clown car.
Legal
We're just
disclaimer:
trendsetters.
I did not pick the theme. Dark Moon picked the theme.
Uh-huh. We went from a fire truck to a clown car.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but we all fit. It works. So maybe with that, I think we'll toss things around. Some final thoughts here from our runners. So Demon Frog, we got your thoughts on brackets, but any final thoughts on the seed, pods in general, tournament so far?
It's been a lot of fun. Just the kind of the really quick seeds, but I really enjoy how they're going to escalate as we go. I love the optional flags that we can do. Other than this flipping crap, I'm not doing this again. That was no fun. Um, no, but it's been a ton of fun. A couple days we get to see who all was against who and get that started.
Mhm. Fizzle.
Mhm.
Final thoughts so far on the seed tournament in general.
Turns out all you need to win is get a very, very long circular running start.
That's fair. Danny, my co-coms, my little younger sister. Any thoughts?
I think it's younger big sister.
That's the one. You know,
There we go.
I was showering after work and I was thinking how to phrase it, but I'm so tired. My brain's mush.
You're my older little brother and I'm your younger big sister.
Younger big sister. That's the one.
There we go.
Thoughts on the seed. Thank you for joining me tonight. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks for doing comms with me. Comms with you are always fun. Comms for these two and their shenanigans is always a blast. Like we said earlier, we had the pleasure of doing comms when they pulled bingo shenanigans, so I know this would be fun. Thanks to Jay for jumping in and restreaming, and to Send Pyro for doing tracking. We did have a question real quick in chat about any more games tonight. Not tonight. Our last pod race is tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern on RPG Limit Break. In the chat, I added the tournament schedule. It has the last of the races, but starting after tomorrow, we will have brackets. So even though there's not a lot of races, upcoming races on the schedule now, there will be soon. Also, if you check the past races tab, there's the info for all the past races and where they were. And as of last night, I have all of those bots highlighted. So if you want to catch the past races, they will be on the channels they're listed or on YouTube soon. So that's where you can find past races and upcoming races. And with that, just a GG to both runners. This was a lot of fun. You both played well given the unkind things that you saw this seed. And yeah, just good luck going into brackets. Y'all, we're all just a weird dysfunctional bunch of friends in the booth here. So like it's hard not to root for both of you. So I hope you both do well going into brackets, because despite everything, I mean, even Demon, who lost tonight, has done well through pods and stuff. So best of luck to you both going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's well said. With that, I guess we'll head on out of here. So I want to say thank you to both runners for a wonderful race and the shenanigans and nonsense that can always be expected when they go at it. Thank you to Danny for joining me in the booth. Thank you to Sin Pyro for pushing the buttons. And of course, our good friend Jay Scheidel on the restream with the art and the fun bingo board that he put up there at the end. But with that, we're going to call that a Friday night. So everybody out there listening, ciao and chillax, everybody. Final Fantasy Randomizer fam, we gone.